This is Easter 2020, and I thought for a moment we should look at a message that covers the subject of faith, works, and how they all relate. I want to first do something unusual. I'm going to start in reading chapter 20 of the book of Revelation, verses 11 through 15. This is the throne of judgment. Then I saw a great white throne, and him who sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God. And books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works, by the things which were written in the books. The sea gave up the dead who were in it, and the death and Hades delivered up the dead who were in them. And they were judged, each one according to his works. Then death and Hades were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And anyone not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. I have no doubt God has the great power, and he has the ability to make exceptions. Those exceptions could be a last-minute conversion. They could be a late life acceptance of faith, both of which are steps in faith and could be accepted by God under his authority. But for most of us, we focus on what are we to do if we are to be Christians. And the subject there is the word works. Not by exception, but by works. That we will be judged by our works and by our individual works. Not collectively, but individually. And they will put us in the book of faith. And we learn in the book of James how works are explained. And that's the second chapter, 18 through 24. But someone will say, "You have faith, and I have works. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you faith by my works. You believe that there is one God? You do well. Even the demons believe and tremble. But do you want to know, O foolish man, that faith without works is dead?" Works show faith. And through that, we create what is called an account, that account of righteousness. And he was called, and talking about Abraham later on, and he was called a friend of God. And in James, the 26th verse of the second chapter, "For as the body without spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also." Works show faith, create an account of righteousness, and man is justified for judgment. And that judgment by God will occur. And in James, as we said, 2:26, where we go into that point where it says, "For a body without spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also." There is more to it, as I have said before. There is more to it. Yes, God has the power of exceptions. Yes, he is omnipotent. Yes, he is in total control. But for those building that account for that point of judgment, there is works proof, an evidential proof, that you are in fact a Christian, a follower, a faithful, doing what we are supposed to do with one another. Thank you. Thank you for this time and moment to share this Easter 2020.